I am the Angry Cook, or good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, or good anytime. Yeah. Anyhow, today we're going to be making something special. I ran across, while researching recipes last week, I guess it was. It's kind of a combination between a pork Wellington and pork tenderloin, actually. I think it's got promise. It really looks good. I haven't tried it yet. We're going to try it together. What we're going to need today is pork. Any size tenderloin will work. I had a 2-pound. There's only 2 of us, as you know, so I cut it down to 1 pound. You could do a 2-pound. 1.5 pound. Probably figure 1/3 of a pound or so per person, give or take. I have a feeling it's going to be more like 1/2 pound a person for this one. So, you need an egg. And we're going to add a little bit of water to it. We're going to make an egg wash. We need a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to be sauteing some things. We need onion, finely chopped. We need 1 sprig of rosemary. Now I'm down to my last bits of rosemary in my little herb thingies, window boxes. So I have 2 sprigs, but 1 large sprig would do just fine. 2 to 4 garlic cloves, depends upon how much you like garlic, and I like garlic a lot. Pork tenderloin. Now, this is where I diverge from the recipe. The recipe uses some really ugly looking ham. Use ham if you want. 4 slices or so. I'm using prosciutto. I love prosciutto. This, I think, has more taste than just about anything. So I'm going to use a whole gamache of prosciutto on the bottom of mine. Kosher salt and pepper. We have fresh thyme. Again, I'm getting down to the bottom of my garden. I've got to trim this back and see if it'll grow yet another year. I'm on my 2nd year for this batch of thyme. Be interesting if it comes back. Probably about 2 cups of cheddar cheese. For this, I think I'm going to do about 1.5 cups. But if you have a whole tenderloin, 2 cups of grated cheddar cheese. I got to get my grater out. And a sheet of thawed puff pastry. Okay, we're going to be sauteing our tenderloin after we engulf it in some herbs. And we're going to be frying off our finely chopped onion and garlic and rosemary. And then we're going to be rolling out our our puff pastry. You could probably use phyllo, I guess, I don't know. To match this size. This is probably going to be okay the way it is for this little one. And then we're going to be assembling and putting it in the oven. So we'll be back with you in a momento. Hello again, and I just wanted to remind you about our merchandise store. We'll have various things available, including the new design of our t-shirt, which will look very similar to this, but it'll be new, along with a couple of extra colors. We have hoodies, we have stainless steel mugs, we have coffee cups in a couple of different colors, 3 different colors if I remember right. We have long sleeve shirts, we have short sleeve shirts, we have women's t-shirts, we have jogging pants, we have decals, we have some various other things. If there's something you don't see that you want to see, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if we can get it for you. Once again, the link will be here. We'll have a couple of pages after this of the merchandise available. Dress like the Angry Cook. We'll see you. Thank you. Okay, we're going to prep now to get our tenderloin sauteed. First of all, we're going to take our fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, use dried thyme. It's about 1/3 as much dry as fresh. So we're going to take our fresh thyme and we're going to chop it up a little bit. We're going to spread it out. Okay, we're going to take kosher salt, and we're going to do the same thing to it, spread it out. we'll take our pepper. About half a teaspoon. We're going to take our tenderloin. We want to get rid of the fat, which we don't normally do because fat is, after all, flavor, but we don't want fat or silver skin inside our dough here. I should have done that before I dipped it in there, but me being what I am, that's good. Okay. We're going to roll it. Ooh, it's 2 pieces. It's alright. No big deal. Roll it so we're all coated with thyme and pepper and salt and yumminess and stuff. Okay. Hi! I'm doing pork with no nummies. I know. You just got to be patient, okay? Okay, we're back. And we're ready. I moved the camera over here, but we're only doing a little bit of sauteing, so it just is easier to do it this way. We're going to brown all sides of this. We're not cooking it, we're simply browning it. And you'll see it in a minute. Okay, I just ran into a little room problem in my car. Oh well. Start cutting. Run our blade through it a couple of times, get all the big pieces too. One vast conspiracy if things shut up on me. Alright, our garlic's over here ready to go. Get our rosemary over here ready to go. And remember, we're not cooking it, we're just browning it. Okay, onions till they're translucent. Alright, now we're going to go with our garlic. We're going to put our garlic in until we smell it. We're not going to brown our garlic. Browned garlic turns bitter. So we're just going to put our garlic in until we smell. Fragrance. Rosemary, onions, and garlic. Man. Now I tend to take my garlic mincer and I kind of push the things back down again, because especially the large cloves tend to ride up the side rather than get crushed. Some of it anyway. It's good. Holy cannoli, man. I can just eat this by itself. I keep getting rosemary involved by putting the onions over it and getting it down on the bottom of the pan to get some of that essence out. Alright, we're starting to brown, that's enough. There we go. So let's get our rosemary out of there. And let's put this on a plate also. As you see, this is 2 pieces like a lot of them are. Don't worry about it. Just put it together with the raw pieces together when you do the when you put them on top of the dough. So there's our onions, garlic, and essence of rosemary, and our browned pork tenderloin, or whatever it's called in your neck of the woods. Let's make our egg wash a while, so we have it ready. Crack your egg, and Jade's right here because she knows there's an egg. Just a splash of water, maybe a tablespoon. Mix it well with your fork or a mini whisk if you have one. I don't really need one. This works really well. Recipe, please. Okay, we need to grate our cheddar. What I normally do is, you're great. Alright, I got a block, big block, because I like to eat cheddar too, on crackers and pepperoni. So I'm going to cut that in half. Let's go to the fridge. Just going to take this bad boy on the large holes. That'll do. Usually I break this over a bowl, but it's not that big a deal. You know what? I think that's about enough. I think if I had a whole tenderloin, 8 ounces of cheddar would do it, grated, which would be about 2 cups, and that's just about what that is. You want some cheese? You want some cheese? Yeah, like you refuse that. Alright, let's get that off. We need to start prepping our puff pastry. There we go. And we're just rolling right along, aren't we? Oh, crap. Alright, you go my way. Puff pastry prosciutto. Alright. I took this out a couple of days ago in anticipation of doing this. And I just wrapped it in some wax paper. It's cold. Kept it in the fridge till I'm ready to use it, as you should. That's just about right. If you had a whole tenderloin, you would want to expand that out to the sides. You don't really need to go up and down. You really need to go out this way because what we're going to be doing, need to do just a little bit of up and down here. Steady, pretty. Okay, I think that'll work. All right, first things first, prosciutto. Or ham if you use ham. We got a really good ham would be a country style thinly sliced ham, I think, with the salt combination, which country style has, which is what prosciutto shares with it. I just think prosciutto just brings out so much more flavor. There we go. That's a little better, huh? Set this out that way. Yes, I'm putting 6 pieces of provolone on this. It's sliced so damn thin, which is the way I like it actually, but I think all of this is going to add a ton of flavor. In addition to our thyme and rosemary and onions and cheddar cheese and salt, pepper, and everything else, I think this is going to be awesome. Let's even out our pile here. All right, place cheese next. Nice layer of cheddar. You can sub if you wanted to. I don't know what you'd use. Maybe provolone, but I think that's not intense enough. Maybe not Parmesan. Prosecco. That's not right either. I've got it in there. I can't think of the name of it. I will. Pecorino Romano. I knew I'd think of it. I think Pecorino Romano would work in this. We're going to put our tenderloin on top of that. And we forgot our fucking onions, like a moron. No, onions go on top. Ah, ha, ha. Put our onions on. We want to keep this equal size because we want to seal the sides up, by the way. If I didn't say that, I probably didn't. That's good. Now the rest of the cheese. And let's say, ah, crap. Don't do that. Jay just had a treat, cheese treat. Put that all back on top, it'll be fine. I don't think any onions got in that, thank God. Remember, onions and dogs and cats don't mix. We're going to get it away from the edges. We're going to pull it in a little bit. Now we're going to pull the back end up. Oh, you pain in my ass. Pull the back end up. We could have tied our tenderloin, which probably would have helped a little bit. And putting some flour under our puff pastry would have helped us a little bit. Let's get some egg wash on here and pull this up so we get a seal. You didn't see that coming, did you? Okay. Seal each end. little tear in mine, which I'm trying to seal up here on my thumb. All right, we're going to take our baking sheet, we're going to spray. We're going to put our puck pastry down, seam side down in the center. We're going to put it in a 400-degree oven for about 25-30 minutes. Seal! We'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to throw this in the oven and then we'll come back. Maybe. See you in a couple minutes. Okay, little issue. I forgot something as usual. Wouldn't be a video if I didn't forget something. And see if you can figure it out without me telling you first. Although it really didn't turn out half bad. Can you figure it out yet? I forgot to egg wash the crust, the entire crust. We're going to let this rest for a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back and we'll cut into it and I'll show you goodness. Alright, here we are. There it is. Now, can you see that? This is awesome looking. Medium deliciousness. You see the onions and the cheese and the prosciutto. That is awesomeness. We'll see you next time on The Angry Cook.